Hey girl, hey.
What's up?
Oh my gosh, why do you look so down in the dumps?
I'm just super upset.
What could even be upsetting to you? You're gonna get married.
I know.
You're engaged.
I know, and I'm going to look fabulous, but the problem is...
No problem.
No, I have a huge problem.
A problem?
Like a big prob. I literally can't find anyone to take video. I want video footage of me in this beautiful dress.
You gotta get a videographer.
I can't find one. I can't find any good ones.
Oh my gosh, haven't you heard of Logan R. Hayes?
Logan R. Hayes? Who is that?
He is only the greatest videographer. He does weddings and like short videos, and he like raps sometimes.
He's a rap guy?
Yeah, he can do it all.
Holy cow, if I wanted to like get in touch with Logan R. Hayes and maybe find out more about like what he does and maybe contact him about my wedding, how would I even do that?
OMG, do you remember his name?
Yeah, you just said it. It's Logan R. Hayes.
.com.
No way. So I just put like 3
that.
W's in front of that and a dot?
Or don't even. It's not 1999 anymore. You don't have to type the www.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so
LoganRHayes.com.
I go to LoganRHayes.com. I don't even have to type the W's because it's like 2018.
Correct.
And then let's say that I really like his stuff. Is there any way I could get like a cool discount?
You gotta get a quote. You gotta see how much it's gonna be. Okay. Use code MUGGLE.
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 Cool. And what will that get me?
It gets you a discount on the quote. It's 10% on the quote.
Wow.
So then you can use that 10% to get a 10% more expensive dress.
You always have the best ideas.
I know what it's about, Braden.
Literally can't wait to get Logan R. Hayes to do my wedding videographer.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna do all of my videographer. It's gonna be the best. I love you.
It's gonna be so lit.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to episode 34 of A Muggle's Perspective. I am Rogge. I am here with Braden. Braden, how are ya?
I'm doing great. How the heck are you?
I'm good. Tomorrow's my anniversary. I've got the weekend off. I'm recording the Harry Potter podcast.
Rogi's anniversary.
Yeah, so happy anniversary, Rachel. Love you. What's the 5th anniversary thing? For some reason, I just keep thinking it's wood. We didn't get each other anything.
What are you talking about?
You know how that's like, oh, the 50th anniversary, you give each other gold. It is
wood?
Yeah,
I've heard those. It's wood? Wood?
Okay.
So you need to build her a coffee table.
Okay. I really appreciate that you're looking into the screen right now and seeing Steven Sells, but that is not in my skill set. Steven, A, come on the pod.
Yeah.
B, come to Indiana.
Yep.
C, make a coffee table with me and do most of the work. That's all I ask.
Checks all my boxes. I like to think that there's a little bit of Steven Sells in all of us, so I wouldn't get you down on yourself, you know? You can do it.
So today we are covering chapters 9 and 10 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. If you were expecting me to continue there, on to 11 and 12.
Too bad.
Yeah. Hopefully you... I mean, like, maybe you could see it as you spoiled yourself for the next episode if you're reading along with this for the first time. If that's the case and you're mad, howl at us. Let us know.
Yeah.
1978 Potter 0.
Yeah, don't bottle it up. You know, if you want to talk about it, talk about it.
Yeah. Be more like Chad.
That is the motto of this podcast. Just be more like Chad.
Yeah. What would Chad do?
What would make me more Chad-like?
What's next to Chadliness? Like,
could you get more chatty?
Yeah. Kathy, like chatty Kathy. It's Kathy Chatty. Ack.
Chatty Kathy.
Chatty Kathy.
Chatty Kathy.
All right, we're gonna start recording in 3, 2, 1. Chapter 9, The Dark Mark. Oh, start over.
Quality
Chapter-
radio.
Braden said something. It's not my fault. Chapter 9. Chapter 9, The Dark Mark, is a long and action-packed chapter, and that's part of the reason that we're only doing 2 chapters. So, I have thoughts on it. Do you have thoughts on this chapter, Braden?
I have thoughts. I have reactions. I have questions.
All right, so I think we should do a Braden's Brief. The first time we've busted this one out in a while. This is where Braden recaps a chapter as fast as he can. He hurries to recap a chapter. We're going to give him a minute this time for 2 reasons. 1, he hasn't done this in a while, and it's a long chapter. Reason 2 being I can't remember how long we usually give him. So, Braden, are you ready?
Yeah. Yep.
1 minute of ticking sounds on the clock. And go.
Wait.
Oh my
Start over.
gosh.
Start over.
You had 1 job.
Are we doing chapter 9?
Yeah, yes, just chapter 9.
Okay, well, I've screwed that up before. I
That's
thought it was
so
the current
true.
chapter that we read, and then
You
it was the one past week. So
Have definitely done that. We're just going to do chapter 9.
chapter 9. Okay, now I'm ready. Can we
Okay.
start the clock over?
60 seconds of ticking noises on the clock. 3, 2.
Okay, the Dark Mark. We have finished the Quidditch World Cup, and the whole campground is celebrating. And then Mr. Weasley wakes everybody up, and they're freaking out. He's like, no time, we got to get out of here. And there's a crowd of wizards that are burning everything down to the ground and scaring people, and they've got the Roberts, who own the campground, like 60 feet in the air. And that's bad. And then they, Harry, Ron, and Hermione run and hide in the forest, and they run into Malfoy, and he's a douche. And then they lose Fred and George. And then they come back out of the woods, and there's 20 wizards like pointing their wands at them, and they do a spell, and it goes over their heads, and it hits Winky instead. And we find out that Winky has stolen Harry's wand, and so they think that he is the one who put the Dark Mark in the sky, which is the mark of Voldemort, and it hasn't been seen in 13 years. And so then it's an argument between Crouch and Diggory about who actually did it, and they still don't really know.
Yay! That was good. That was pretty good. I learned a lot about the chapter, and I also learned that that's too long of a time to give you, because if it was less time, then you would hurry more and it would be funnier. So I learned a lot. You did too well. You hit like all the good details.
Stupid me for thinking you might praise me in that.
No, I just said you did too. I hit something. I said you did too well. Like, that's so good. You nailed it. You got the Roberts family name.
Well, I listened to it about 30 minutes ago. So.
Well, I'm trying
That
to praise
helped.
you here. Stupid me thinking you'd let me praise you. Okay,
Stupid us.
We're stupid.
We're so dumb.
I've got 5 big talking points here. Talking point 1. Talking point 1 was going to be like, let's talk about the post-match celebration and them going back and drinking hot chocolate. And then it was like, there's way too much else to talk about. Can't talk about that. So we're jumping right to, what were your first impressions of this masked group? You're like, whoa, what are all these guys doing? Why are they there?
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know. My mind was kind of all over the place when this started happening. Like,
Sure.
what? Who the heck are these people? Why are they burning things down? First thought, I'll be honest, was like, I feel like the Malfoys are involved with this somehow.
So you thought that even before Harry and Ron suggested it?
Well, so I thought like the whole mudblood thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be a bigger issue in this book.
The pure blood, mud blood racism thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And seems like later in conversation, like Draco makes an effort to scare or intimidate Hermione with that whole thing again.
Yeah, that kind of leads us into my next point, which was about the involvement of the Muggles. So, what's the implication of that? Like, why is it those people specifically that are hoisted up into the air right now?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Okay.
Should I know that?
I think maybe. So there's a big, pretty much chapter 10 is just a wind down of chapter 9. Like the end of chapter 9 and chapter 10 are sort of everyone explaining to Harry what's going on because Lord knows Harry doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
So if I can just skip right to chapter 10 here because I know how to use this tablet. Okay. So on a couple pages after chapter 10. No, it could be at the end of chapter 9. Should have read this more carefully. Oh, okay. It's at the end of chapter 9. So just the last couple pages, Ron, you know who and his followers sent the Dark Mark into the air whenever they killed. And they're talking about how it's Voldemort's symbol.
Yeah, I knew that about the Dark Mark, but what does that have to do with Muggles?
So I don't know what page it says, but we're near the end of chapter 9, and Harry asks what were Voldemort's supporters doing? Why were they levitating Muggles? I mean, what's the point? And Mr. Weasley says, the point? Harry, that's their idea of fun. Half the Muggle killings back when you know who was in power were done for fun. I suppose they had a few drinks tonight and couldn't resist reminding us that lots of them are still at large.
Okay.
So
I guess I glossed over that
Yeah, well, there's a lot
their
going
killings were Muggles.
So that's
But
kind of Voldemort's whole shtick. I mean, like, that's why Draco is racist. Like, that's their uniting core belief is about purebloods being better than mudbloods being better than Muggles. And so if that's the case, then why not just, like, mess around with them? Like, they think that's fun, to torture them.
Does Voldemort want all Muggles and Mudbloods gone? Like, is it kind of a Hitler Aryan race thing?
There's definitely, I mean, we're into territory that I don't know what to consider spoiler or not, because this is like we're just talking about the themes of the next couple books, like sort of the second half of the series. If you were to make a Hitler and Voldemort comparison, you would be the millionth person to do so. This is a common, I mean, like, there's articles written about, like, is this too heavy-handed? Is it subtle? Is it, like, it's there.
Got it.
It's understood to be there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how more cleverly I can say that without giving things away to you. But, yeah, it's definitely a fair comparison. So that's what they're doing. And then Malfoy is there. And Malfoy shows up, and I was like, oh, Malfoy? Like, go away. Are you thinking the same thing when they run into him in the forest?
Yeah, it's like he's just lurking, like waiting, like he's always in the shadows, just like ready to ruin a good time.
The good time of running away from...
Well, this is not one of those examples, but...
Right. No, but he is.
I don't know. Yeah. You're never excited to read his name in the next scene.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Because it's like... You can almost get behind, okay, they're running away, there's lots of people, everyone's scared, like, this works, and then they run into Malfoy, and you're like, just keep running. Like, I don't want to do Malfoy right now. Let's do Malfoy later.
Yeah, maybe you could just shove him down and keep running, or completely ignore him altogether. I do hope before this series is over that we see like a Harry v Draco or a Ron v Draco fist fight. No magic, no wands.
Fist fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that would be really good. I can't imagine that Draco has like been to a gym. Like does Draco know how to punch? Like where to put your thumb? Like who's teaching this to Draco? Crabbe and Goyle, maybe.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah, or maybe he just like sends them in to do his bidding for them, for him.
Right. I mean, Neville got one of them pretty good back in Sorcerer's Stone. He's worth 12 of Malfoy.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's a deep cut.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, the last Malfoy thing is, we kind of already touched on it, his parents' involvement. Because, like, he all but says, he's like, well, they're not out there, so take that, Potter. Like, he basically, in your mind, are they definitely out there in masks being racist?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they are actively, like, it's something that motivates them. It's like, seems like that's at the core of the Malfoy family. Like, we love Hogwarts, we love Slytherin, and we are racist.
Yeah, and I don't care who knows.
Yeah, it's kind of our big three. We slick our hair back with way too much hair gel, and we hate mudbloods. We think they are less than us, less than human, less than wizard.
So after that is when they kind of realize that Harry doesn't have his wand. And what's going through your head when you're like, oh no, Harry doesn't have his wand?
Kind of the same thoughts that I've had about the freaking invisibility cloak.
Which would be nice to have here.
Again. Seriously.
Seriously.
Like, how difficult do you think it is to keep that thing, like, packed up on you at all times?
I've got two
like,
words
is
for
it pretty
Harry.
big and bulky?
Cargo shorts.
Two words for everyone.
I don't know. Maybe cargo shorts. Maybe just wear it all the time.
Maybe a fanny pack.
Here's what I'm thinking. You're wearing a regular cloak. Just wear the invisibility cloak. Don't cover your head. Just be like, yeah, suck it. I got an invisibility cloak. Like, let everyone know. Because what are they going to do? Besides, like, steal it.
Well, they're going to steal it.
They're
Malfoy will steal it.
Sure. Is Malfoy good enough at things to steal an invisibility cloak from Harry? Because you go to steal it, and he's like, counterpoint, I can just become invisible. And now you can't see me, and how are you going to steal something you can't see?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
It's like, it's risky. Because if you fall asleep and it slips off of you.
I just think that thing is so versatile and can be used in so many different situations. I would want it on me at all times.
Yeah, if you're on the offensive, defensive, you want an invisibility cloak.
Yeah. So it seems like the wand should be in that same category. Like, you should always have that thing right on your side, like, not in, like, loose in a pocket. Like, you need, I don't know, do they just carry them in their pockets, or do they have, like, sheaths for their wands? How does that work?
I think you get the impression that Harry's pretty much carrying his in his pocket. I'm looking for the specific scene when he realizes he doesn't have his.
Yeah, I think that needs to change if that's the case.
So what's your move? Is this like a BlackBerry phone clip on your belt sheath situation?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not a big, like, phone carrying case on your hip guy, but if you're always wearing robes at Hogwarts anyways, it's going to cover it up. So, like, maybe something a little more secure for the wand.
But
not much of a...
If you're wearing robes, how do you reach in to the robe? Like, do you pull your hand in? Is it a robe that is like a bathrobe that has, like, a split?
Well, that's how I'm imagining them, that they have opening in the front, whether it's split all the way down or just, like, split to the waistline. Like, you can open with one hand, go for the wand with the other.
For some reason, I've always imagined just pull over your head like KKK robes. Choir robes is better. Like clasp in the back, maybe, choir robes sometimes.
What do they wear in the movies? What do they look like in the movies? I don't remember.
Yeah, graduation robes, kind of. I mean, they only really wear them in the first couple.
Okay, so they're not Okay.
There's got to be. I feel like Harry talks about sticking it in his sleeve and then pulling it out of his sleeve. What? Yeah, but they're wearing Muggle clothing right now, so I guess it's all moot.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like there should be more emphasis on the security of your wand because you're not worth much without it.
Right. Let's
So.
get to where you just explained to me your understanding of Barty Crouch and Winky and who is where and why. What goes on here?
So Winky finds, air quote, Rogue's or Harry's
She
wand.
found my wand?
Yeah.
So do you not believe her that she just found it?
I don't know what to think of Winky because at one point I thought maybe she had stolen it.
I mean, Dobby did some weird things.
Dobby did some weird things, and then like she seemed to have some animosity towards Harry for freeing Dobby. Like, you know, you made a dumb move. Like Dobby's kind of an arrogant jerk now. That's kind of on you, Harry. So I'm not accusing Winky of that. That just crossed my mind. Either way, the wand is now in Winky's possession. We find, so Winky is Barty Crouch's house elf. So Barty Crouch is real mad when the whole dark mark thing flies in the sky. Am I skipping too far ahead, or am I answering your question?
No, you're right there. What I want to know is how this plays in your head. So Winky is there, and then there's a dark mark in the air,
Mm-hmm.
and now Barty Crouch is real mad.
Yeah, and he thinks that Harry, Ron, and Hermione are responsible. Which, like, how would that make sense?
Right. I mean,
I don't think he thought that through before he accused them.
Yeah, but
I get that they're at the crime scene. Like, obviously, that's. But
I mean, yeah, I think that's the point.
The mark of the guy that killed Harry's parents. Why would Harry be involved with that? Period.
Yeah, and then.
Like, if it was just Ron and Hermione, and you didn't know. Yeah, he gets there to that point, but I feel like Amos Diggory has to, like, remind him of that for him to even calm down enough to think, oh, yeah, Harry probably wouldn't be involved with that.
It's like, really? You're accusing Harry Potter? Like the Scar kid?
Yeah.
I always think it's fair, though, because, like, there aren't good options. Like, so let's say Harry, Ron, and Hermione didn't do it. Okay, then what? Winky did it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's valid. But there's also a freaking crowd of wizards carrying muggles in the air and burning the place down right behind you. So, like, I don't know. That could be a viable option. One of those people are screwing with us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I always got the impression they just weren't quite close enough to this part of the woods. They're not out of the woods yet. Out of the woods yet. Out of the woods.
What are we if not Taylor Swift referencing?
Not a lot.
Podcast hosts. Yeah.
How do Wolverines and Hugh Jackman fit into this? I don't.
I'm sorry, Hugh Jackman and what?
Wolverines.
Oh, okay.
Like, you could use a werewolf right here for protection.
Yeah.
That's going to scare off a crowd of Death Eaters.
Yep, you could use a werewolf for that. There could be this whole dark mark thing could be on. You could have pinned it on a werewolf.
Yeah, that's true. They're good for pinning things on.
I mean,
you blame a werewolf?
Yeah.
Where are the wolves? You know?
When all else fails, like, it's probably the wolves.
That's just kind of like, yeah, the boogeyman. Well, it couldn't be anyone else.
Yeah,
it's got to be.
Just the principle. Yeah.
It's the principle of the thing. Barty Crouch is mad that.
Can we talk about how bad of a name that is?
Barty?
Barty Crouch.
His first name, I want to see if you think this is better or worse. His full first name is Bartemius.
I think that's better. I would go by Bartemius.
Bartemius Crouch.
That sounds almost more sophisticated in my mind. Like Barty Crouch. It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of cringeworthy.
I guess
Barty
Barty
Crouch.
could be just like another guy at the bar. Barty Crouch, here he is. He's like a mailman or whatever.
But his rap name would be Barty C instead of Cardi B.
That's pretty good.
So maybe that's what he's going for. Maybe he's trying to make his way into the rap game.
What does Barty Crouch rap about? Cardi Brouch. Barty C.
He raps about his boys at the ministry, like Percy. Wait, what's Percy's name to him?
Weatherby.
Weatherby. So it's Barty C on the track featuring Weatherby, featuring young Weatherby.
And it's Percy, like, he's standing there and he's like not happy. He's so
Right.
torn. He's so happy that he's there with
Right.
Mr. Crouch, but he's so sad that he's Weatherby.
Yeah, so he's more of like the one singing the sad choruses, like a Sway Lee or like a Drake.
Is this like a Froggy Fresh and Moneymaker Mike situation?
Yeah, absolutely. Great reference.
Krispy Kreme.
Why's my crying?
Because he just got dunked on. How have we both seen that
It's
video?
Why's James crying. It's Why's James
It's
crying.
Why's James
Sorry.
crying.
Mike's not the one crying. I butchered that. My fault.
It's okay. No one will get it either way.
And if no one gets that, it's worth your time. Search that on YouTube. What is the title of that song? Froggy Fresh is the artist.
Froggy Fresh
it's-
with like,
Just type in Froggy Fresh dunked on.
yeah, it might be called Dunked On or
Yeah.
He Just Got Dunked On. Have you heard the Jimmy Butler one?
Oh.
We're talking about
I haven't
man,
caught up
Jimmy
with Froggy
Butler.
Fresh in a while.
Oh, neither have I. This was from the same time period.
Really?
Yeah, I was really
so like,
into.
like Chicago Bulls Jimmy Butler?
Yes, this is
Okay.
like he raps about players on the Bulls, them going up against the Cavs in like the 2013 second round of the playoffs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him.
You know
You've
I
seen
love
the
my
interview
big
with
homie
Joe Jokic.
Joakim. I ain't gonna lie, I love the whole team. It's like that. Froggy Fresh, come on the pod.
Please, please.
I have a lot of questions about the John Cena action figures that you got for Christmas. Do you know that one?
Man. Yeah, I'm sure I do. You remember a lot more of the details than I do. I need to go back
This is
and
when I
freshen
was-
up on the Froggy
Yeah.
Fresh.
I was in college and like a couple of the guys latched onto this and like they played the Christmas song like a lot.
It was a big. We had at our house at Purdue. We had a couple of speakers that were like the ones that are like as tall, like up to your hip
Yeah,
or taller,
sure.
like massive speakers. And so every now and then on like warm spring afternoons or like at the start of the fall semester, like you do what college kids do and you open up all the windows and you play music way too loud.
Yeah.
Except most kids are playing like, Drake or whoever the popular rap artist is at that time. We're playing Froggy Fresh.
Yeah. You're bumping
We're
it.
playing Dunked On.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can turn up to that song.
Absolutely.
It's like
because
you got the
everyone
call and
loves
response aspect.
it. Yes.
You're just waiting for
Yes.
like just to tell him that it's because he got dunked on.
Listeners, if you haven't, if you've never experienced Froggy Fresh, please do that. Please take 5-10 minutes, indulge on YouTube with Froggy Fresh.
Link in the show
and-
notes, honestly. Actually, yeah, link in the show notes.
Yeah, do that. And so then please call in and howl and talk about your experience with that.
Call in and howl and sing Froggy Fresh songs.
Can we do a giveaway if somebody were to do that?
First person to do that wins what? What do we
A
have?
self-
We have something to give away, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like a
We'll
Harry
figure it
Potter
out. It'll be
decal or
good. We'll
something.
figure it out.
We'll get Jess will make us a decal on her cricket.
Yeah.
Get something going with that.
Yeah.
You'll get something. Jordan Gillette, Travis Jones, talking to you. I think they're a good audience for that. Okay. Where were we?
We're talking about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Talking about BARTY C, Barty
Barty
Crouch
C.
as a rapper. Barty Crouch is not very pleased with the behavior of his house elf.
No, Barty C makes money moves, and he doesn't dance now. So,
Was that a reference to something?
I was trying to make a Cardi B reference.
Does she dance?
She used to be a stripper,
Oh.
and she references that a lot. Not that I'm very familiar with like
Your
a lot of her
understanding
catalog.
is that, as far as you know, she references that a lot.
The 2 or 3 songs I've heard, she makes reference of that. She really wants you to know that, like, hey, I used to strip for money, but now I rap for money. So
That's better.
that's better, and I'm better than you now because of it. So that was my weak attempt at a joke for that. Anyways,
Jeez.
what was your question about Barty C?
He's not pleased about his house elf. He's not dancing.
He's not.
He has to make
No.
a money move and fire her?
Yeah.
It's like, joke's
think-
on you,
I
you
think
can't be my slave anymore.
Yeah, I was confused by this. And why is Winky so upset? I thought when Harry freed Dobby, he was pumped.
Yeah.
He's like eternally grateful. So why is Winky like freaking out?
So these are your two ends of the spectrum with house elves and their relationships to their masters. Dobby was, even when he was with the Malfoys, he was like, my family is bad wizards. Like, they're not good. They do bad things.
Mm-hmm.
They abuse me. Like, I have to punish myself and stuff like that. Winky is like, Dobby's an idiot for leaving. My master is nice. Like, he's a good guy. I serve him. Like, that's what we do. Like, I take honor in that.
He makes money moves.
Yeah. I still don't understand what that means. Am I not supposed to?
No, if you,
Okay.
it's not worth it. Cardi B's not worth it.
Okay. It's about honor. I mean, that's what being a house elf is for a lot of house elves, is like, this is my lot in life. This is what I do. I clean and stuff like that. And so it's, you brought shame to your family if you get fired.
Okay. Well, I think freedom will suck less than she thinks.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll say that.
6th point here, Death Eaters. Do you have any more thoughts on that being a thing? Voldemort
Is that
has
the best
followers.
name is that the best name that his followers could come up with?
Yeah, it is.
It's a little disappointing.
Is it lame for you?
I think it's kind of lame. Am I way off in that?
So part of Voldemort's thing is that he is trying to, like, they're trying to overcome the concept of death. Like, they're immortal in terms of their reputation. They're eating death. Like, they're gonna you're gonna get that hardcore into like the dark arts, into black magic, that you overcome that. And so I guess that's cool. That's like their cool thing. I don't know.
Okay. So you're asking what I think of Death Eaters?
Yeah, they exist. We never really talked about that. We knew that like the Malfoys were bros, and like Wormtail and supposedly Sirius. Like, you knew there were a couple people who were supposed to be close to Voldemort, but we didn't know that it was this whole thing. Plus, like, what are your thoughts on them showing up at the World Cup? And then we're seeing a couple different ways.
So I kind of likened it to like a small terrorist group or something. Like, there's a huge event with a lot of people gathered, so like that seems like a hot spot for them to like, hey, we're still here, we're still alive, and we still hate you guys. I guess this has opened my eyes to, like, I feel like the followers of Voldemort have been referenced in previous books.
Right.
I didn't know that they had a name for themselves. They still gather. They still like know each other and communicate and that kind of thing. So that's a little unsettling, I guess. Like that could be a problem. Like Voldemort has help.
Yeah, we'd kind of been living in this Harry Potter world of like he'd never even heard of them.
Right.
His thing was just him versus Voldemort, the guy, which is scary enough. Like that's hard enough.
Or Voldemort the
Or
tadpole.
Voldemort, yeah, the tadpole. Voldemort. I picture Voldemort as like the little sister from The Simpsons. How she never has like legs. She's just in that, but she can still crawl around like really well.
What is her name? I want to look that up.
Maggie. Maggie.
Maggie Simpsons.
I
Tell me,
think it's
Google
Maggie
machine.
Simpson.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, this is a perfect visual of what Voldemort is probably. Actually, there's a linked video called Maggie is an Alien, The Simpsons.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any big Simpson fan listeners that can explain what's going on from this scene, but she's like, it's that normal like little blue onesie thing, and she's got her little binky and like her little pacifier in her mouth,
Mm-hmm.
but there's green tentacles flowing from beneath the onesie thing. So that's kind of creepy. That could be a Voldemort thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, would that shock you if he went from tadpole to like squid sort of deal?
No, because I don't know what he is. I don't know
Right.
what to call him.
Is he a guy? Is he a thing? Is he a
Right. What is his? What do you refer to him as?
a Voldemort, I guess. So Voldemort's got Death Eaters, and then there's an interesting conversation after we get out of the woods. Once we're in the clear yet. Harry is
So
like,
would you say we're out of the woods? Out of the woods?
yeah, we're in the clear yet. Yeah, at this point.
Okay.
And Harry's like, okay, somebody tell me what a Death Eater is. And you get that whole conversation.
I'm so friggin' thick of not knowing.
You're just talking and talking. Let's get to real English. Death Who'sy? Voldy what's it? I don't know.
Cut the crap, Weasleys. What's a Death Eater?
Yeah, that's basically what this is. Here's like, what's a Death Eater? And so Ron is freaking out, I think. Okay, so the thing in the sky, the dark mark, Ron's like, well, it's just a dark mark. Wouldn't that make all of his followers happy? So why would they be scared of, wouldn't they be excited? Like, oh, it's his mark. Like, this is a good thing. Did you pick up on that sort of nuance there?
Yeah, and I think the idea that it was explained was that a lot of these people, when they thought Voldemort died, kind of like abandoned the faith, is the only way I know how to like describe it. Like, were ashamed to say that they were followers. When your leader is no longer in power, and you were already kind of looked on as evil, like they probably kind of reduced to the shadows and
Yeah, they really
maybe even denied their loyalty, I guess.
Yeah, they definitely.
So now that he's back, like he's gonna know who they were.
They like pretty
But
vocally. They publicly distance themselves from that ideology, and you can't go back on that. Is the idea? It's like Voldemort's not going to be like, I know you renounced me like a lot publicly, but it's fine. Like just come back. Like he's not. We don't get the impression that he is super. What's what I'm looking for? Merciful, forgiving.
Mm-hmm. But he might be smart too. Like if he's trying to, I don't know what the word would be, resurrect or become
Voldemort
come into power
as a
again.
Christ figure, denied 3 times. He's trying to be resurrected. His mercy and grace. What if Voldemort was based on like Aslan the lion?
He's just
That'd
misunderstood.
be a great heel turn if like the books just speak slowly in Goblet of Fire. By the end of Goblet of Fire, we're just like on Voldemort's side.
Harry turns out to be an antichrist figure.
Yeah.
He had slayed the thousands.
Yeah, he's got the mark on his forehead.
He does. We might have a legitimate line of thinking here.
We're gonna get doctorates, and this is gonna be our thesis, a joint thesis. We each get half of the doctorate. We're only a full doctorate when we're together.
Braden Carpenter 1/2 PhD.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in for that. I'll write it. You just have to pod about it.
I could do that.
We'll get Bo involved. Bo knows.
Bo knows. Rip Bo. He moved.
Oh no, rip Bo. This is the only way to keep in touch with him now.
I know.
Bo, stay strong out there.
Yeah, Bo's in Noblesville, just holding it down at White River Church. He got a job there, and he's still working for the Pacers. He's like a security guy for the Pacers.
Still, he was doing that the whole time.
Yeah. It's a part-time gig.
So you knew someone was a security guard at the Pacers, and that wasn't. I didn't find that out in the first 5 minutes of talking about Bo.
I think you should call him and leave an angry voicemail, preferably at like 2 or 3 a.m.
I feel like I thought I knew Bo, and now I don't.
You don't know, Bo. Bo, if you're listening, call in, man. I miss your voice. I miss your hot takes.
All right, so we don't care about Bo anymore, but do we care about these things? Do we care?
I don't know. Let's decide if we care.
Some deep
cuts here. We need a
here.
segment music. Like we need a segment intro for Do We Care? Like some sort of cool soundbite or something. Do we care?
Oh, I guess we don't care.
We might care.
Maybe. So, do we care about the Dark Mark? There's a spell. There's like a thing up in the sky. Do we care about it?
Yeah, we care about that. That seems significant. That is a direct... we already know Voldemort's alive. We know that he killed Jertha Borkins. And now we've got his sign that hasn't been seen in 13 years. I think that's significant. I think that's going to be an issue moving forward. We care.
Okay, we care. Do we care about... Do you remember the scene where all the boys are trying to impress the Velas in the forest? They're not worried about the riot. They're like, oh, well, I actually am $1 million, and I'm going to be the next president of Wizards. You know what I'm talking about? Do we care about Stan Shunpike being there? The conductor from the night bus showing back up and bragging about to the Velas.
I'm just a big fan of the name Stan Shunpike. Like, that seems like a character from Backyard Baseball.
It does. I'm surprised he's not asking the Velas why they're doing what they're doing. Oi! What you flirt with me for? Oi!
What you so pretty for?
Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Why am I so attracted to you then, innit?
Isn't it? I can't control myself, can I?
So we do care.
We care because it's fun. And also, we briefly touched on this, I think, at the end of the last episode. Excuse me. We care.
You know the scene where Patrick is sleeping and he's snoring and SpongeBob just picks up like a giant rock and sticks it in his mouth. He just keeps breathing. He's like... So every time I mime coughing, I always go...
We could do a whole separate podcast about SpongeBob and just my love for Patrick Star. And I've got guests in line for that. Like, people I don't know. SpongeBob was just a big deal for our generation, so...
Does Hannah have as much disdain for SpongeBob as Rachel does?
Hannah wasn't really allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Right, because...
Which, at the time, when SpongeBob was in its, like, the height of its popularity, I don't know what her parents' reasoning would have been, but looking back and watching episodes now, it's like, there's definitely some adult humor in there.
Yeah, it's not like... The way I always think of it is, like, it's not necessarily that it's inappropriate adult, but there are jokes that only adults would get. And so it's like, there's shows that try to do this that made it watchable, like, with your kids. Like it's
But to
not
be
just
fair, that's
catering.
every Disney movie now.
Is it? I don't
Yeah,
watch
like
enough
there's
Disney movies.
yeah, I mean like The Incredibles, a lot of the newer Disney films are like it's got all your little kid action and humor that they'll
The
just be enthralled
cuteness.
by, but then yeah, the cute factor but it also has like some passive adult jokes that like are gonna go right over the little kid's head.
Yeah.
So
I always try to tell people SpongeBob is wittier than you thought.
yeah,
If you were the
yeah,
kid that was like, you watch one episode and they were like, "Oh, a poop joke. This is dumb." Like, you didn't give it a fair shake. Like, it is legitimate. Like, there's some episodes that are duds. Like, not every episode's
yeah.
amazing, but it's
Well, it's a
legitimately
long
witty.
running show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, big SpongeBob fan, bigger Patrick Star fan.
We'll do the spin-off. We'll do the patrons only spin-off for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Do we care about Bobaton, the school?
Do we care about Bobaton the school? I know what that is.
You don't remember Jim Dale pronouncing that word?
Oh, the Frenchie that walks up to him.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
And Hermione's like, "Oh, they must go to Bobaton."
Yeah, okay. I remember that now. I don't care.
We don't care.
I
Oh
don't
man, I've picked up the mic. I picked it up out of its
You
holster.
have to just hold it now.
I would know what to do with my hands at that point.
I car ran real good. I don't know. I don't think I care about Bobaton.
Okay, we don't care. Do we care about Mr. Diggory just being back? He's back in our lives and just freaking out, just yelling at everyone.
Yeah, he seems like a
Accusing
pretty
lot of
aggressive
people
guy.
of a lot of things.
It was you. No, it was you.
Oh, so you admit it? You admit that you did it?
You did do it. Yeah, he kind of seems like the cat that he's doing all the blaming and no one's speculating maybe it was him.
Sure.
Like he's kind of playing the whole game of like if I come out of just guns ablazing accusing everybody else, nobody's gonna suspect me. So
this is a
don't sleep on Amos Diggory.
whoever smelt it dealt it situation.
You got it.
Yeah. Do we care about Ludo Bagman? My favorite thing is that for no reason there's a scene where they're just walking along in the forest and he shows up and he's like, "Oh hey guys," and they're like, "Didn't you know that there's a riot?" And he's like, "A riot," and just leaves. And then we walk away and I'm always like, why did that scene happen? Like, what did I
But
learn?
doesn't it say that he's like white in the face, like he's super like freaked out?
Sure.
I thought it said that.
It probably
I thought he
does.
was more like scared, not so oblivious, but more like, yeah, right. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Because when I read it, well, first of all, can you confirm that? Does it describe him as like something's off, like he's freaked out about something?
I'm scrolling backwards so far. There's so many pages of Mr. Crouch yelling at Mr. Diggory, yelling at Mr. Crouch.
That was a long dialogue.
There's just a lot of it. Oh, okay. So they find Ludo Bagman, and he's like, "Who's there? What's that? What are you guys doing here?" He's blinking at them. They looked at each other, and they're like, "There's a riot?" And he goes, "What?" So
It's just WUT.
What?
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 It doesn't say anything about his face looking any sort of. Oh no, it does.
His face doesn't look some
Even-
type of way.
Okay, even by the feeble light of the two wands, Harry could see that a great change had come over Bagman. He no longer looked buoyant and rosy-faced. There was no more spring in his step. He looked very white and strained.
Like he'd seen a ghost.
Which you could have because he's a wizard.
Right.
All right, Chapter 10, Mayhem at the Ministry. Would we
Did I
say,
answer if I cared about that?
do we care about Ludo Bagman?
We do care about that.
Why?
I think that's weird. I think that's suspicious. I'm real suspicious of both him and Amos Diggory. Not making accusations, but I got a weird vibe from those two during this scene.
All right. So we're keeping tabs on that. We're putting a pin in that.
We're tabling that discussion.
Sure. It's not off the table.
It's still certainly on the table.
Chapter 10, Mayhem at the Ministry. All right, give me 60 seconds on the clock, Jess.
Jeez.
No, this is me. I'm going to do it this time.
You're going to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You ready? You count me down, Braden.
So they can hear me to start the...
Yeah, that's what I did for you.
Timer. Okay.
Gosh.
Mayhem at the Ministry begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, they wake up in the tent and they get changed and then they leave and people are like, "Oh, hey, what's happening?" And Mr. Weasley's like, "No, never mind, we're just going away." And they get back home and Molly's crying. She's been reading the paper and she knows it was a riot and she's all scared that somebody died or something. So the first thing she does is hug Fred and George because she feels bad because she yelled at them right before they left. What? And then they read a bunch of stuff in the newspaper about the amount of success. And then Harry tells Ron and Hermione that he sent Sirius a letter about his scar hurting, and also they were surprised that his scar was hurting. Oh, am I doing bad? Oh, shoot. I thought I had a minute. That's why I was giving more details.
Oh, I only gave you 30 seconds.
Okay, you're right. I did say we should start giving only 30 seconds. How'd I do?
I thought you covered... Chapter 10's not an incredibly exciting chapter, and I think you covered the gist.
I got through the first 2/3 of it pretty well, I think.
I'd like to hear you enunciate a little more.
I was definitely just hurrying.
Yeah. I get it, man. It's stressful. It's a stressful 60 seconds.
It is. And mine was only 30. But
It's
it was
a stressful 30 seconds.
Okay, so not as many or as important of talking points here. We get back to the burrow, and Molly was super worried, was very clearly worried, and a lot of that hinged on the twins. What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, she just didn't want the last thing that her last encounter or conversation with them to be basically telling them how they're worthless and they didn't get enough OWLs.
Yeah.
Right? I still don't remember what that stands for.
Guess, please. You have to guess right now.
Online writing lab is what it
Yes.
stands for in college.
It's true. Doesn't count, though.
It is an ordained wizard license.
Yes. They didn't get enough ordained wizard licenses.
Yes. They need those licenses. Licensure is key as a young wizard.
Well, yeah, you can't just be like doing spells without the proper clearance.
It's a obviously, as we've learned from Quidditch, it's a heavily regulated world out there in the world of magic. So
Everyone knows what's miles below everything.
You bet.
No stone unturned.
Don't screw around with not having the right license or permit.
Yeah, I think you
For
pretty
real,
much
though, what's
covered
it
it.
stand for again?
It's ordained wizarding licenses.
Oh, I hit it on the head.
Yeah,
I got it
you
perfectly.
killed it.
Yeah.
It was right. It was really,
Yeah.
really good. It was
Really?
good. See? Woo! Got it right. That's the got it right sound.
I love that sound.
I think I've heard it for the first time, and I want to hear it. I want to hear it again.
I've
One
never
more
wanted
time.
anything more.
Just the dopamine just rushed into your brain
Yeah.
upon hearing that sound.
Yeah.
I think you hit it on the head. I mean, it's that, like, what if this was the last thing I did? But that kind of gets us into the Daily Prophet in general, plays a big role here. We get a lot of information from the newspaper in this chapter. Your thoughts on that?
Rita Skeeter.
Rita Skeeter. Is that how you read it?
Rita Skeeter.
Rita Skeeter.
Yeah, that's a pretty redneck name to me.
Now, did you ever watch Doug?
Oh, yeah. Doug Funny?
You got some Skeeter. What's Skeeter's?
Skeeter's the one that's blue, right?
He's blue. Yeah, he's definitely blue.
He's the blue guy.
Doug is white despite not being the one named Mayonnaise. His last name is not someone else's last name is Mayonnaise. And it's
Patty
not.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, and she's yellow. I want to say.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of diversity in Doug. Is that the one? I'm trying to remember the theme song to Doug. Can we play the theme song to Doug?
As soon as I started singing that, Jess looked at me, pointed at the screen, and was like, Harry Potter, please. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were like, let's get back on track. And so I just maintained eye contact and did the whole rest of the Doug theme song. Because I'm on brand.
This is my podcast. I'm going to do what I want.
I can cry if I want to. She was gonna find it.
She was going to find the Doug theme song?
Yeah.
Why is that past tense? Why is not she's finding the Doug theme song?
Because while I'm here for us singing the Doug theme song, I hesitate to commit like too large of a portion. Okay, that's fine. Looking at your face, yeah, we'll do it.
It can be going on in the background.
Oh, that's true. Can
like
we do
just
that?
live?
No, not a cappella. I don't want a pentatonics. I want the original. Because the problem, what the problem is with that? We just did an a cappella version, and it's gonna be worse.
We get the pentatonics, and I send it back.
Yeah, we need the Purdue version of the pentatonics, the hexatonics.
I'm just saying, maybe we can search for that in the background, and Jess can give us a live update when we have obtained the Doug theme song.
It's happening.
Meanwhile, we
I'm
can
watching
continue discussing Harry Potter.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
Okay. So we're discussing Harry Potter. There's a lot going on with... Wow. Braden is pumped and jacked right now. Harry Potter is getting a lot of his information from the Daily Prophet right now, and the Daily Prophet is just exclusively exists to yell at the Ministry of Magic, I think.
Kind of like a TMZ for the... Thank you, Jess. Thank you for that. Kind of a TMZ for keeping the ministry in line, I guess.
I mean, somebody's got to hold your feet to the fire. Like, where's the accountability for this ministry?
Absolutely. Free press. So
you're here for the Daily Prophet in this chapter. It's helpful tidbits.
I'm never here for like scandalous fake news. However, we do need to keep some accountability in the governing bodies, So there's a line there. I'm not saying the Daily Prophet doesn't cross it at times, but
sure.
Its job is important.
So the Daily Prophet tells us about the scenes of terror at the Quidditch World Cup. It gives a whole thing about like bodies being removed from the woods.
Yeah, see, so that's sensationalism. That's fake news. We need
only the best news. The top people on the news.
We're not going to take anything less. It's fake news.
I know the best journalists. They're really good. They're really good journalists.
They're very, very good journalists. They're the best.
They win all the top journalist awards.
And the type of work they do is just very, very important. I am a big fan. Big fan.
Right you are, Braden.
So yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool to just literally write fake news.
So we're tabling that. We got our eye on the Daily Prophet.
Yeah.
We don't begrudge it existing, but we've got our eye on them.
They lost some credibility here, for sure.
The next point that we kind of have here is Harry is like, I need to go to my room with you, Ron and Hermione, and put away my clothes. And then he tells them that was, I mean, I thought that was pretty good. And then he tells them that his scar hurt last week. What were your thoughts on this?
I think it's good that he is keeping them in the loop, especially with the current events. There's obviously a connection between all these things, you know? So, and they're better as a team. Harry shouldn't be trying to do this stuff alone. So,
and really, Ron shouldn't be trying to do stuff alone. Like, if they're not a team and now Ron doesn't have them on his team, we saw what happened in the forest, just tripped and fell.
Ron struggles on his own. Yeah.
You don't want Ron. Can Ron be the best player on a championship team? Can he be the second best player? He can be if Ron is your fourth best starter, then that's a good team.
Yeah, Ron is like the Zach Collins of the Portland Trailblazers right now.
Wow. I thought Ron was gonna be the Enes Kanter.
Yeah.
Of this team.
Yeah, that might be better.
Has his strengths, but has his limitations.
Sure.
Is not going to lead you. He can play. Enes Kanter played on some bad Knicks teams.
Yeah, and I should give more credit to Ron for his experience.
Yeah.
And Collins is a young guy, so.
Right. Collins is fouling out just about every game.
Yeah. You can't take him home with you.
Ron is loyal. That's a true thing that he is. For sure. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
He's hungry. He's real hungry. He's red-haired.
You can't say that he's not red hair. If you're like, Ron doesn't have red hair, I'll be like, shut it. He does so.
You are wrong.
Let me stop you right there, Jeremy, who I'm looking at while I say this. So that happens. Any more thoughts about Sirius's letter? I like when Hermione's like, well, think about it, Harry. Maybe he's in Africa. Did you think about
Valid point, Hermione. We can't prove that he's not in
Hard
Africa.
to write a letter back from Africa. Okay.
Also,
Harry.
have you listened to a Jim Dale audio of this recently?
It's been probably a year and a half.
So this isn't that important, but it started to become a pet peeve. No matter what Hermione's quote is.
Bwah, 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 bwah.
Braden's I didn't see that one coming. You kind of led me right to that. That was good. My beef, as I'm just realizing in this moment, is Jim Dale's no matter what the quote is from Hermione, whether she's exasperated, whether she's excited, whether she's sad,
Preach.
whether she's angry, it's Harry. Every time she wants to talk to Harry, it's Harry.
What you're describing,
honestly,
what you're describing is why Rachel wouldn't let me name our dog Harry, because I was gonna constantly be like, "Oh, Harry,
Harry,"
that or Harry Potter, like just like the Hagrid version,
Harry,
or some impressions of like future books that I can't give you right now.
Yeah, so I love Jim Dale's audiobooks. Like that has added a whole element to this podcast for me, but that has started to bother me. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't use that tone of voice for every quote.
It's
Help me out,
technically-
Jim.
It's canon if he's doing it. Like technically she does. You're saying that like she shouldn't.
I'm saying the way I read it, that's not how she says Harry's name every
Right.
time.
Right, because it can't be the same context.
Yeah, maybe it's just me, but I at this point I know it's coming. Anytime Hermione's about to talk, it's Harry, honestly.
I mean, a good amount of the time, that's what we need, because a good amount of the time she is correcting him on something. Am I the only one that's read Hogwarts history, Harry?
Harry.
I mean,
I don't know.
I feel like it's morphing into something that I want. Now I want to be Harry.
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 Kermit the Frog here. Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Harry, it's me.
Can I get Jerry Seinfeld yelling about Kermit pronouncing Harry Potter's name wrong?
Why are you bringing the Muppets into this? They have nothing to do with Harry Potter. There's no reason to be talking about Kermit the Frog. Get off me, Jerry.
If this just becomes you yelling back and forth between Kermit the Frog as Hermione and Jerry Seinfeld, then I'll just step back and you can take it away.
I would need time to like draft out a script for that.
I'll just commentate like Abner double play. That quote was so close, it was practically behind me.
Yes.
I'll just do that. That's what our listening audience wants.
Harry, honestly.
This is when you know that we're not like changing who we are so that more people can make like a better podcast experience for like a larger.
No, this is
audience.
what it is.
Sorry about that. So honestly, I want to personally issue an apology to Carla, who has no. It's not your fault that you don't get these references. Like this is some really specific stuff, and it's on us. It's not on you.
Yeah, I'm pretty inconsiderate in that way, Carla, and in a way, I am sorry, and in other ways, I'm not. So take that for what you will. It's not that we don't care about you, because we do, and we want you to come back on.
Like this might sound insincere, but it's not.
It's not at all, and we want you to come back on the pod.
Yeah.
But I am not sorry for yelling like Jerry Seinfeld.
Nor should you be. It's just acknowledging your personhood. We hear you. You are seen. People that don't understand backyard baseball references. And
Yeah,
still
we
listening.
care about you. We're not trying to drive you away.
Mm-mm.
It's just that.
Thank you for accepting us as we are, because you're still listening.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
What's that from?
The other guys.
Oh, okay. Is that before or after he reveals that he like sarcastically learned how to dance?
I think that's after. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that in a while.
It's been a minute. Been a minute.
It's been a minute, man.
Okay, so we've got two more things this chapter. One of them is that Hermione has some thoughts about house elves.
Harry, I have thoughts about house elves.
Braden, take this seriously. Hermione thinks that it's enslavement, and she wants to yell at Percy for defending Mr. Crouch for being mean to his house elf.
Yeah, she's real serious about this. Very passionate about house elf rights. Good for her. Social justice warrior, Hermione.
She's like, it's a good thing Rita Skeeter doesn't find out how mean he is to house elves.
Yeah, I'm not getting a good vibe about Crouch, about BARTY C. Is that justified?
I mean, based on like what's your rationale at this point?
I don't know. He's just so angry, and like it seems like he's one of the only characters that like isn't like most characters when they meet Harry Potter, they're like, that's Harry. That's the Harry. And Crouch, I felt, am I remembering that wrong? I don't feel like Crouch was that like worked up that it was Harry Potter.
He doesn't do the thing where he looks at his scar and everything.
Right.
So he should be.
That's
We wish
almost
he was more passionate about the anti-Voldemort movement.
yeah. It seems like he's too nonchalant about that. So I think, and it seems like Hermione kind of has the discernment thing, you know?
Where do you? So you stand with Hermione on this house elf thing?
I don't not stand with Hermione on this. I'm not that like passionate about house elves, but
It's like she's not wrong, but it's not my fight.
yeah, yeah. Like I'm not gonna go march on Hogwarts about it, but I might donate to the cause. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll hold you to that. Blah blah blah. The last point I have here is ministry happenings. Arthur has to keep going into work, which is abnormal. I don't know. I can't tell. He seems like he's going into work more than usual.
Yeah, doesn't Molly say that the last time he was working weekend hours was when Voldemort killed Harry's parents?
Yeah, during like the Wizarding War.
Yeah.
War on Voldemort or
Yeah,
whatever.
so that's not good. That's not a comforting thing. There's probably more going on behind the scenes than we know.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot. Like it seems like one isolated event with the riot at the campsite, but there's, like Percy says, there's insurance claims, there's Muggle memories to be modified, modified Muggle memories, modified Muggle memories, modified Muggle memories, modified Muggle memories, modified Muggle memories. Got it. Got him to laugh. I did it.
I just want to punch Percy in the face.
Why is that?
He's just a douche. Like, he's the bad egg, man. All the other Weasleys seem pretty cool, but not Percy.
He's too into Mr. Crouch, too into the ministry.
Yeah, what's his thing with Mr. Crouch, man?
Well, now this is just off the top of my head. I've never thought about it from this angle before. Does he have maybe like middle son daddy issues? Like he's one of 7 kids. How much one-on-one time can you get with your dad? And his dad are clearly not exactly the same personality-wise, so he just never felt like he connected to him enough.
That's fair. That could definitely be it.
I mean, I don't want to read too far into it, but
Maybe Crouch is kind of filling that role right now.
unknowing. There's no way Crouch knows that though. There's no way he knows how much Percy cares
not
about
on
him.
purpose. Yeah, I'm saying Percy is putting him in that role in his subconscious.
He's got like a, what's her last name? Oh no, I'm blanking. Helga from Hey Arnold.
Pataki. Helga G. Pataki.
Shoot, Braden just wrecked me on that Hey Arnold reference. You know how Helga has the Arnold like little shrine
Oh yeah.
that he doesn't know about? It's just a one-sided thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the football head made of chewing gum.
Such a great freaking show.
Honestly,
I
so
love
good.
Hey Arnold.
My favorite Hey
I think it's on
Arnold-
Netflix.
My favorite quote is when they build the giant pizza, you know, the world's biggest
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, like 10 tablespoons of baking soda should do it. And what's his name? Oh, it's one of the like little slinky sort of kids. I don't remember what his name is. He's always wearing like sunglasses or something. But he goes,
Let's just look up Hey Arnold characters.
oh, that's what TSP stands for? And they're like, yeah, what do you think it stood for? And he says, 10 square pounds. And then you just see like a dump truck dumping baking soda in, and the pizza explodes, and it ruined the whole thing.
So it was a little slinky character.
Yeah, it's
Are you thinking
It's
of Eugene
Curly.
Horowitz?
it could have been
Curly?
Eugene, but I'm thinking maybe Curly, Thaddeus Curly.
Chocolate Boy.
I
Harold-
honestly until
Harold
right now forgot
Burton.
about Chocolate Boy.
I did too. Mr. Simmons, Phoebe.
It's not. Curly's just the guy that what's her face punches. Helga punches all the time.
Thaddeus Curly.
I think it's probably
His last name
Eugene.
is Gamelthorpe.
Yeah.
Thaddeus
turns out.
Curly Gamelthorpe.
That's what it turns out to be. Okay.
Wow.
I don't remember how we got there, but I think that's for the best. Oh, yeah. That's where we are. Okay. I wasn't paying attention when you just explained it to me. That's my fault. Okay, do we care? Do we care? I figured out what you were saying, Beth. That'd be funny if I pretended to not. Do we care about Rita Skeeter? Rita Skeeter.
Yeah, we care about Rita Skeeter.
She's the only journalist we know by name.
Yes, and journalists have power. The power of accusation. The power of fake news.
And real news.
And real news. Because who are you to decide? That didn't make any sense.
I'm here for it, though.
Basically, yeah, I mean, she's going to be the one who kind of has people's reputations in the palm of her hand.
Sure.
Which is important.
Because there only seems to be the one big newspaper.
Yeah. Is it just a monopoly on the journalism game in the land of Hogwarts?
I mean, to our knowledge at this point, no, that's not true. Lockhart mentioned a periodical in which he was featured. There's Witch Weekly. And so Lockhart won Witch Weekly's Smile of the Week for 8 weeks in a row or something like that. That's one of the accolades he gives when introducing himself, because he's a really cool guy to hang out with. Is he talks about the best smile awards he won from Witch Weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we do care about Rita Skeeter.
Yeah, I think we will in the future.
Do we care about the twins suspiciously writing a letter that they won't tell us who it's to?
Yeah, that could be interesting.
So,
sorry for the long pause. I am joined by my wife.
Hannah, come on the pod.
He's saying, Hannah, come on the pod.
That is what I'm saying.
There's Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Jess is on the pod. We're all on the pod.
Wow.
We're all podding.
The twins seem to be off in the corner, sort of surreptitiously writing a letter.
What?
Surreptitiously.
I've never heard that ever.
No? Surreptitiously?
Have you
Jeremy's
ever heard the
out
word
on surreptitiously.
surreptitiously?
Jess?
No.
You just use that like it was nothing.
SURREPTITIOUSLY?
Wow. Okay.
Oh, nailed it.
Surreptitiously.
According to Google, in a way that attempts to avoid notice or attention. I'm sorry. Nailed it.
I never was
should I have said
accusing you of not
clandestine?
using it correctly.
Everyone, including Hannah, as far as I know, was like, what? I don't think that's a word. Jeremy was like, I don't know, that's not a word. Well, none of you stuck up for me when I was being berated by Braden. That's
Wow.
true. I appreciate that. They're being a little surreptitious. What's that about? Do you care about it?
I think it's going to be one of those things that's just like character development for Fred and George, but really not that important to the whole plot as far as I guess what I'm saying is there's bigger fish to fry now with the Dark Mark and figuring out what's going on with that.
So just in the background of the rest of these books is going to be just like, oh, there's Fred and George just writing someone a creepy letter, I guess. Just
yeah,
doing
it's
things.
just Fred and George in the background being surreptitious.
Fred and George in around.
Yeah, just Fred and Georgian.
Okay. Do we care about the clock? Gets mentioned again. That points to where you are instead of what time it is.
That seems like that could be useful in the end when they are miles beneath the school.
Just
somehow that clock
a
will
little
be there.
bulb, like talk balloon grows that says like they're miles beneath the school. I know that you don't know how to get there, but just like FYI, find a school, just go way under it. That's what you'll
Yeah.
find. That's where they are. Have
It
you
seems
seen
like the
this
type of thing that
commercial?
will be. Sorry?
There's a commercial recently for a new fancy bottled water called like Pane Toscana. It's on Hulu. It's the only kinds of commercials I see. It's something Toscana with a P, I think. And in it, a guy sees a girl like in a bus station or something, and then he wants to go talk to her, but when he gets there, only her water bottle is left there. She circles the word Toscana on it, like Tuscany, right? Italy. It maybe says
Is she-
bottled in Tuscany. She just circles Tuscany and writes "Meet me there." Like that's not a whole region of Italy. And then he just finds her.
Does her T-shirt say Hulu has live sports?
No, her slippers say Hulu has live sports.
Oh,
Aquapana,
And it-
that's what it is.
yeah. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is just
Yeah.
in the background.
Honestly, it's the most blatant form of advertising I've ever seen.
This or the Hulu has live sports?
I was just quoting the Hulu has live sports.
I love those ads. I think it's brilliant.
I have just heard them a lot now.
I'm
Honestly,
sure I'm
it's
gonna
the
get
most blatant
sick
form
of
of
them,
advertising
but
I've ever seen. Joel changed his nickname from The Process to Joel Hulu has live sports Embiid. The Ringer will sometimes refer to him as that in the articles. It's pretty good. Okay, do we care about the dress robes at the end of the chapter?
I feel bad for Ron. Well, not so much for Ron. I feel bad for Molly that she kind of has to like, look, I couldn't get you some cool dress robes because we're poor. So, are you happy now, Ron? Are you happy?
I said it. I said we're poor. Way to go, Ron.
Shut your mouth, Ron.
Do we care?
I don't think we care. I think that's another character development thing.
Oh, wait, I was going to ask, do we care to Hannah? Dang it.
Oh, hold on, Hannah. Rogge has a question specifically for you about we're doing Do You Cares. We do a segment called Do We Care where Rogge says things and I decide if I care or not.
Okay.
So now it's does Hannah care?
Okay, so obviously Hannah does not care about Do We Care because she'd never heard of it before, so I appreciate that. Hannah, do we care about
Hannah, do we care about
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Do we care?
Yes.
She says yes.
Why? No, I need
Why?
her. Speaking of the mic, I need her on the mic.
Explain why you care about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Because it sounds important.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Goblet of Fire is
It
important.
does sound important. Braden, do you know anything about the Goblet? Do we have a? I don't know what the most appropriate thing for that is. I guess is Rimshot. Do you know anything about the Goblet of Fire yet, Braden?
Do I know anything about the Goblet? No. You mean the physical, like
Yeah.
the Goblet
Why
itself?
is it the book
No.
called that?
Because in the end, Hagrid gets just blackout drunk, and the drink is called fire, and he's drinking the Goblet of Fire.
Book 6 is just an intervention. That's why
I'm
the
waiting
goblet was
for
so
it. Why
important.
has Hagrid not been involved yet? I guess they're
I'm
not at
sorry.
Hogwarts
Where's
yet.
he supposed to be?
so-
Yeah. How's he?
He
gonna
should have
get-
been at the Quidditch World Cup. He should have been there just plastered in the nosebleeds.
He would have to sit in the very top row because no one would pay for seats and then get sat behind
Right.
Hagrid. You're getting a refund at
Right.
that point. But if you sit in front of him, then you're going to get vomited on. And
Oh,
that's
Hagrid
not
doesn't-
better. You get discounted seats for the splash zone. Okay. So we want to thank you for making it to this point in episode 34, titled I Wish Carter Was Here,
That is the title.
titled BARTY C, of covering chapters 9 and 10 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. If you would like to hear more content, feel free to subscribe to us on Patreon. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, where we are moderately active. Howl at us. Get in touch with us by
Please.
howling. Braden, what's the number?
Please howl. So if you want to call in and leave a voicemail that we will respond to live on an episode, you should call 978-POTTER-0. That is 978-768-8370. So as we've stated in previous episodes, that does not even have to be about Harry Potter. You could call in about anything. And as long as it is not laced with expletives or inappropriate other gestures, we will respond to it. We will play it on the episode and respond to it.
Let us
So,
know
it's
how
fun.
you
You should do it.
feel about our recent spate of niche references, for instance. You want more?
Yeah.
Do you want less?
Do you want more Jerry Seinfeld? Do you want less?
Oh yeah, who was it? Someone was gonna call in about something. They were gonna win a prize. Oh, we both forgot.
We did do that.
Wow, cut
Maybe
this out.
We should, yeah, cut this out for sure.
They were gonna call in. Oh, it was about they were gonna sing a Froggy Fresh song.
That was this week. Last week was something else.
Oh, I'm talking about this week. Call in and sing a Froggy
Oh.
Fresh song. Call in and tell us that you want to watch a Let's Play of Hannah and Rachel playing backyard baseball while Braden and I commentate.
Yep. Yes. That's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
Yeah. So you and Rachel are going to play backyard baseball while Rogge and I commentate it. She says she's more of a backyard football kind of girl.
We can arrange
Or
that.
backyard
I have
soccer.
I have both of those games.
He has both those games.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't matter the sport, but call in and tell us if you want that to happen, where our wives play backyard sports and we commentate. Thank you, Carter, for bailing on us.
Thank you to Carter, as always. Thank you in advance for filming some bits for us that we're
Mhm.
going to use in future episodes.
Yeah.
Thank you, the listener, for listening to the end of the podcast. Go to loganrhays.com and videograph yourself some videography. Yeah. Anything else, Braden?
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
All right. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.